and we have got some more RWBY people, and so we got more introduction to the other characters in RWBY this episode. So we got introduced to Nora, sort of like the happy-go-lucky girl, and she was actually pretty weird. Like, I know I talked about like the acting, like the voice acting is another one, but I'm actually gonna say for the rest of the characters they've got, and I think they actually have been improving on the voice acting. I think it's actually getting a lot better. Like I expected what Nora is gonna sound like perfectly. The guy Ren, like, because these two seem to be like old like classmates. Like he's sort of like the sort of the quiet type, strong guns. Not gonna lie, but his freaking gun thing looks sick. Like they go into his palm of his hands. They look pretty cool. Pura, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. The warrior-looking girl. She actually, I like her voice actress a lot. She's like my favorite out of all of them, and her design is very interesting as well. Like I liked how Weiss was trying to get her on her side because she was saying like, "Oh, I'm the smartest student. If I get the strongest one." And apparently, she's like very like popular and famous. Like, she's known for like winning a lot of contests and tournament. I can't believe like the guy was actually trying to pull some moves on her like that. Her and Weiss saying, don't worry about it, sugar. That was actually pretty funny. And we actually finally get into the initiation exams and what they have to do. They have to go like into the forest. I'm not gonna lie that this felt a lot like a anime known as Hunter x Hunter. If people haven't seen that, but it literally felt like this. You got to go here. You got to make it past the forest. It literally is like the first part of the Hunter exams. I can't feel like that's really inspired from that series. But they've got to go to a abandoned temple at the top of the cliff, and I believe they're gonna make it back as well after they picked up some relics. And they all went on like this giant board and all that, and they're like, get ready and all that, and they're explaining the rules to them. But they even said like, you guys, if you don't try and get through too many animals, otherwise you will not survive. So I imagine that because I've been hearing like from all things that that the first, middle, and ending of like the first season are going to be long episodes, like 12, maybe 12 to 10 minutes long, while like just the rest of them are going to be 6 to 7. Because this is actually the other ones were only like 6 minutes long. I like this one. This was like nearly 8 minutes long. Like I guess 7, like if you're not taking in the opening and ending, but other than that, I really enjoyed this episode. It was funny. That's what I like about it. Like it's very funny, and it's like it does a lot of anime things as well. Like with the whole like eyes and shit, and sort of like the whole exaggerated talking. Like I don't know. I just like it that they're an independent like studio, and they are doing stuff like this. I appreciate that they're doing this well. And if they actually had some like actual like funding from like a company or something like that, then I say this really very great. But on that, it was a great episode. I'm looking forward to now what they're gonna do in the exams. Like maybe we might get some actions and all that, because that's the only thing I feel like the series has been lacking. It's been mainly comedy and just introduction to the other characters. So we can only wait to see. But that's all from me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. As always, let me know what you thought of this episode of RWBY. But as always, remember, strap that panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.